Yo, what is up? It is your boy. My goodness, my head hurts so much. Jesus, editing stuff. Today, we have our interview with Justcarter. We talk music, obviously. We talk business ventures. We even talk about Patrick Starr. So you do not want to miss out on this one. If you are here, I do not want you to like nor subscribe or any of that stuff until you have watched slash listened to the interview and you actually enjoyed it. You actually liked it. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get right into it right now. We'll start with our intro, right? Just give us your name, where you're from, and what you do.
I am. My artist name is Justcarter. My name's Carter, obviously. I am from Cleveland, Ohio, and I make pop punk, alternative, rap, whatever you want to call it.
Right. Fire, man. Um, so how did you grow up, and how did that lead you into making music?
Damn. Um. So I never. I was forced to play guitar in like fourth and fifth grade. Not forced, but kind of. My mom was like, "You need to play an instrument." Damn it.
Okay.
And so, obviously, I just picked guitar. It's like the most basic one to pick,
Right.
and it never clicked with me ever. Because it was like one of those things I didn't really want to do, but I had to do it.
Right.
And but I always listened. I was a big listener to music. My dad showed me most of the music I listened to. I was big into like the Christian music genre, but not like worship music,
Okay.
but like Skillet, if you've ever heard of them.
Right.
Um,
Hmm.
huge influence on me. Uh, Obviously, it's like dad. It's like the Christian Nickelback, but a little bit heavier,
Yeah.
basically. So I
Got you.
listened to a lot of that. Toby Mac, if you've ever heard of
Yeah.
him,
Hmm.
a lot of Toby Mac, Lecrae.
Right.
Um, that was like like fifth, sixth grade. I mean, I'm 22 now, so
Right.
that's when I started listening to all of that. And then very early on, even before all those guys, my dad played the 8 Mile soundtrack
Mm.
with like Eminem and Lose Yourself. Lose Yourself was my first Eminem song. That's a pretty basic answer, probably, but
Right. Okay.
um, that was my first exposure to music. Um,
Mm.
always loved listening. In high school, I'd always be like with my friends, let's rap, and they're like, yeah, let's do it. And then we would just make some shitty freestyles and call
Yeah.
it a night. And we wouldn't even record it. We would just do it.
Right.
And
Right.
then I got to college, and I told him, like, before I went to college, my dad asked me, like, if you could do one thing, what would you do? And I said, I'd make music. I'd be a rapper. He goes, then
Mm.
do it. So I was like, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. So I started making music. My big influence was NF.
Okay.
At first, I sounded just like him. Now you probably can't even tell I sound nothing like NF.
Yeah. For sure.
I worked hard to get away from that though, because it was like it seemed like at the time when I started rapping, every every white dude that rapped wanted to sound like NF. It
Yeah.
did,
Yeah. For
because
sure.
he was the shit. It was like
Hmm.
Eminem, and then when MGK was rapping, it was he was the big you know white rapper, fast
Right.
rapper, and then NF was like carbon copy of Eminem.
Yeah. Hmm.
But so yeah, that's how I got into music originally, pretty much.
Got you. Got you. And so, why did you make your artist name Just Carter? Like, is there a reason
Yeah,
for it, or
that's
what's
a
the story
great.
behind that?
That's a really good question. Did I touch on that with you at all in Florida?
I don't think so. I don't think you brought that up.
So that's a great question. So when I started making music, my rap name was Hybrid. Um,
Okay.
and that came about because kid that lived in the dorm next to me, we were trying to come up with names, and he's like, rap's typically a pretty vulgar topic or vulgar
Right.
thing, and you want to put your beliefs and your positive values in it. It's like a hybrid. I'm like, that's a great name.
Mm.
So it was hybrid, whatever. Hybrid is like so overused. There's so many artists named Hybrid. It's nuts. So it became
Okay.
like my Instagram handle was like hybrid underscore music. So everything I did, even on Spotify, it's still up there. It's hybrid music, one word. So my rap name became hybrid music, and
Okay.
that's not. It's hard to find,
Yeah.
and I went through like a period where I was like, like I'm sick of, not sick of, but bored with rap and
Mm.
bored of making it. And I've always liked alternative music and punk music. I just never really explored it. And then MGK dropped Tickets to My Downfall,
Hmm.
and I was just like, let's do it. Let's try it. And so the first night we tried it, my best friend that produces me told him I had this hook in my head. He makes metal, so he can basically do everything.
Right.
Um, and so I said the hook it's only two words, butterfly effect, and so he said, I just want you to jump up and down how it sounds.
Mm.
So I start jumping up and down. He starts playing on the guitar. I'm like, that's it right there. So we go to the studio at like 9 o'clock at night. We're done recording the instrumental and vocals. We like did at the same time. We're done with everything except the mixing by like 3 a.m. We did in 6 hours, and so
Shoot.
we were like, all right, it's definitely time to rebrand. I'm sick of my rap name. I'm sick of making rap. Bored of it. Whatever. And I'm trying to think of like what I want to what I want my name to be. And
Mm.
one of my roommates, I said, you know, I don't even want to be that famous. Like at the end of the day, I feel like I'm just Carter. You know,
Mm.
I want to be like popular enough to have a following and make a living off of it, but I want to go to the grocery store and be
Right.
in peace.
Right. Be just
But
Carter.
right, and I was like, I just feel like I'm just Carter, and my
Mm.
roommate was like, exactly, you're just Carter. So I'm like, that's it.
That's awesome. That is
Yeah,
so great.
thank you.
I rem I remember, if I'm not mistaken, you showed me that song when we were at the retreat, right?
Butterfly effect.
I think you did.
I think I showed you in your car at the gas station.
Yeah, yeah, at the gas station.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Yep.
you did. Yeah, I remember when you mentioned it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that name. I remember that name for sure.
I showed you Butterfly Effect and Grow Up. Grow Up was the first one I played.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that
Yep.
for sure. So what are some of your dream collaborations?
Dream collaborations. So he used to go by Mike Stud. He goes by Mike now. Um, I've been following him since I was in like eighth grade. One of my favorite artists.
Mm,
Definitely dream collaboration right there. Um, Machine Gun Kelly.
right.
Being from Cleveland, making the same kind of music.
Okay.
Definitely a dream. Um, I do eventually want to get my hands on a Juice World verse. It's going to be a lot of money, and it's going to take a lot of exposure to do that. But right there is definitely a dream collab. Adam Levine.
Okay.
Weird answer.
Yeah.
Probably you don't get a lot, but
didn't expect that one.
No. Adam Levine is definitely a huge, like, that would be kick ass if I could get Adam Levine collab. Shit. Who else do I typically want to work with?
We were just talking about this too.
I know, we were just talking about it. Those for sure. Those four. A fifth would probably be probably a country artist. Probably like Kane Brown.
Okay.
I definitely, like, not now where I'm at with music, but as my career grows, I'd like to do country pop music. Country music just has longevity.
Yeah.
And I like it. Like, I like country music. I kind of grew up I'm from Ohio, so
right.
And so, and rock influences country a lot, and I'd love to do that. My dream is to make my own genre called punk country. It's like a less twangy Florida Georgia line. There it is, fifth one, Florida Georgia line. That would be my fifth.
There we go. So, what's the creative process like for you? Like, how do you end up making music?
Well, it goes a couple different ways, but typically, I find an instrumental that I like, a beat that I like, or my producer makes one for me, and it's just like, listen to it for a day or two, write to it, hop on it, and then as we're making it, like, if something sounds good, we keep it. If it doesn't, we don't. Something that we do, I don't know if many artists do this, but it works for us. So, like, we'll split the verse. So if the verse has like 3 different flows, we'll do that whole first part of the verse, and record that 5 times, and then we'll cut it and stitch it to what we like the best, like, from each of the takes. Then the second part will do the same thing, third part will do the same, and then record all of it. We'll mix it, master it, send it out. But that could happen in 4 hours, or that could happen in 4 weeks. It just depends on mentally where we're both at doing it.
Gotcha. If it weren't for music, what do you think you'd be doing?
There's a lot that I want to do. I'm very entrepreneurial minded. I have this idea, basically, for a food truck.
Okay.
It's an omelet truck, and I would call it omelet, like O''M lit LIT. And
nice.
I would target like college campuses and like go to hungover college kids, because my favorite thing to eat when I'm hungover is omelets and coffee, and that's what I would sell. And I'm a barista. I've been a barista for the past 3-4 years. So coffee is definitely something that, like, I like and know about. But omelets too, I love to cook. So I definitely do something with that, maybe. Also too, I know this is kind of with music. I want to open up my own studio and like venue, coffee shop thing.
Okay.
And then might want to be a teacher one day too. So
Into
we'll
what?
see. A teacher. I could be a
Oh, okay,
teacher.
got you. Got you. Interesting. Okay, and so aside from music, what else do you like to do? Like some other hobbies?
I love basketball. Big
Okay.
basketball dude.
I mean, you got the height for it, so it makes sense.
Bro, my high school team, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. So okay, they make jokes because I make jokes all the time. We won the state championship in high school, and I always joke with them about it. But on my basketball team in high school, I was the second shortest. I wasn't even that tall.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, so I love basketball. Um, I used to be a sneakerhead, not so much anymore. I just
Okay.
wear Vans pretty much every day. I have a pair of Crocs that I like a lot. What else? I love to cook, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
Food and coffee. Like to cook, make coffee. I'm in a fraternity at school. This is my last semester. I spent a lot of time with my friends in my fraternity. And I just, sports. I watch a lot of sports.
Okay.
Other than that, music takes up a lot of my time.
Right. Yeah. I imagine.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
well,
you know.
I
You
know.
get it. You get it. You get
I
it.
know. It'd be like that. So what would be a message that you would like to give to any new Justcarter fans?
Oh, man. Um, one. One message. If, ooh. Probably just fall in love with the movement and not the music first. Um, one thing I've tried to do, I mean, that's a really weird answer to that, but something that I want to do is be very transparent with who I am and
Okay.
like my friends that I do it with, my family that I do it with, and more of my lifestyle. And like right now, I'm working on getting some vlogs out to show that more.
Okay.
And I think that's an easy way to like an artist beyond the music. Like Mike Stud or Mike, that dude. I just fell in love with his brand and some of his songs I don't really fuck with, but still play them a lot. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot that I like, but
Yeah.
some of them I still play even if I don't like them, just because I like the brand and I believe in the movement. So yeah, that would probably be my my message to new Justcarter fans. Just fall in love with the movement.
Got you. Nice, nice. Um, so what is your 5-year plan, music wise and non-music wise?
Damn. Um, shit. 5-year plan. To be honest with you, I do not keep a 5-year plan. That is a lot of time. 2 years ago, I had short brown hair.
Shoot.
So a 5-year plan musically for me, at the end of the day in 5 years, I hope it's full time. I hope I can do that. at that point, I've been doing it for 8 years. I hope I can find a way to make it full time. That would be awesome. My end goal for that. I can't, like, detail wise, that shit can change overnight, you know?
Right.
You could drop a song and it could go viral and you didn't even know. Like, my 5-year plan could become a 1.5 year plan
Right.
for music. Personally, probably, you know, normal stuff. I hope I'm married in the next 5 years. Starting to think about a family. Shit, I don't really think that far in the future. I hope I can. Hopefully, music is successful enough for me to venture out into different business ideas too. I don't like.
Okay.
I really like the idea of multiple streams of income.
Right.
Whether that's a brick and mortar business or, like, even if it's just doing Airbnbs, I'm really interested in that. That is definitely part of my 5-year plan, is starting stuff like that to fund what I do in music.
Right. Nice. Okay. Got you. Awesome. All right. So now we'll get into our random question segment.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
So here we go. What is the most extreme thing you would do for $100?
Most extreme thing I would do for $100.
Right. So, like, something you would have to, like, stop and think about, but inevitably you'll do it.
Well, this one time at church camp, I ate like a zebra cake that was under the bed all weekend, open and dirty. I did that for $5.
Oh, man.
So for $100, I would do.
Jeez.
I'd probably do. So here's the thing. Usually, like, when things are presented to me, and they're like, "Okay, would you do this for X amount of dollars?" I usually say yes, because I'm not a free whore, but I'm a cheap one. So I will definitely do, like, I'd probably eat, like, raw meat for $100, something like that.
Okay, got you. All right, so what is the most disgusting thing that exists in your opinion?
Most disgusting thing, hypocrisy.
Okay, I didn't expect that one.
Yes, that was kind of a deep response, but I hate hypocrites, bro. I hate it.
Okay, got
like,
you.
do not do one thing, or do not say one thing and then do another. I do not like that at all. I think it's disgusting.
Got you.
And cheating. Cheating is gross.
Cheating. Yes, sir. Bet. So, last question.
Yes,
Three things you can't live without.
Dude, this is like that YouTube thing that they do with artists. They do, like, the 10 things they can't live without. This is so cool. 3 things I cannot live without. My family. And that extends beyond like my blood family, my friends, my girlfriend, my dog. I count as family. That would all be number 1 for sure. Number 2, music in some way. Like,
Okay.
if you told me tomorrow that I couldn't make music for a living or pursue it or record, it would hurt for a while,
Right.
but I would get over it really quick.
Okay.
Because like at the end of the day, like I'll find something else I love to do.
Right.
But listening to music, if I couldn't have that, it would hurt. So music and if you took music away from me fully, I would struggle. And then number 3, God.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be I know it's kind of a basic answer, but very true for me.
Right. Okay. Bet. Awesome, man. Well, that's pretty much it, man. Thank you for coming on.
Dude,
really
thanks for
appreciate it.
having me. This was fun. This was really cool. Thanks,
Awesome.
bro. Good talking to you.
Yes, sir, for sure. Appreciate you coming on, man.
See you, bro. Thank you.
All right, take it easy. Yo, thank you so much for making it this far into the interview. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you checking this out. I'm going to be leaving Justcarter's links and stuff somewhere around here, so make sure to go ahead and check him out, drop him a follow, whatever. And yeah, thank you so much for checking this out. We got more on the way, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.